Generally every student count how many hours they studied, but they never see how many hours they studied effectively. The author of this book, Cal Newport, says that work accomplished is equal to time spent multiply intensity of focus. We can do a work many hours, but how much we focus doing gives good results. You can split into two ways of work whatever you do, they are deep work and shallow work. When we do fully focused and with concentration, for example like monk with no distraction, this is a type of deep work, we will get high quality results and our skills will improve. Shallow work is while doing another work we will think of another work, so we cannot give complete focus to work. For example, while doing your assignment, if your phone vibrates, then you took it and start seeing notification, you start exploring other social apps too, so you are distracted from the work. The result of the work is poor. The problem is everyone doing our work in shallow method. If we only do deep work we can achieve good results. A deep work is a rare skill who master in it, will achieve good rewards and achieve high things. For example, Bill Gates in 1970 done the basic coding in only 8 weeks. He stayed focused and concentrated in his work. Sometimes he had fallen asleep in keyboard itself. He works with no distractions. So this is rewarded him to become a billion-dollar company. So like this, J.K. Rowling had left her home and stayed in a hotel and completed a book. She started this as an experiment and then it worked, so she started doing like this. Many successful people are followed a deep work approach and become successful. If we do with complete concentration we can achieve anything. Nowadays because of smartphone we can't do things with fully focused. So now I say some important points how to do deep work, less time, high output. 1. Myelin workout. By going to the gym every day and doing simple workouts muscles don't build, and he thinks like you can save your energy and you can use when you need it. This never works. Now the same thing is compared with studies. We're distracted very soon and our brain doesn't store good thought, it started storing some garbage to us. After that if we need to concentrate and complete focus on something means we can't focus on it. Our brain is like a muscle. If we keep doing works in shallow method it keeps growing stronger. If we start to do deep work always means it gets stronger so we can get focused work. According to the scientific fact, whenever we work focused on work the myelin tissues start growing on neurons. We can work focused because of that tissue. So keep this in mind. Even if you do a small work, be focused in it and it becomes a habit, and also brain muscle becomes stronger. Day by day we can see improvement. You can finish difficult work in few days and same walks it takes weeks for a shallow work person. 2. Attention residue. Before some days I can't concentrate on my work, so I planned to do an experiment. I have so much work to do now, I start doing work. If the particular work is bored means I start doing another work. Likewise we can finish all works, I thought, but after studying this book only I came to know according to attention residue this is not a good plan. For example, a scientist formed 2 groups and he told Toto one group to solve puzzles and to another group he gave some work and after that told to solve the puzzles. The group who started doing only puzzle they did better than the other because they had a concentration on a single point. From this they came to know with focused work we can do it in time and high quality results. Solution: when you started to study means keep aside your phone and everything, should not use in the middle, sit and do completely work and move on. 3. Routines. If we see some successful people means they have formed good routines or they have formed good people. The success never comes with work of a single night. Daily small actions lead us to success. Like this is focus. We need to improve focus by step. Now I am going to tell you 4 ways to increase focus. 1. Monastic approach. If we some monks they do unbelievable, think they can control the body and mind. No one can meditate as long as monk. They leave everything and they wait alone and start practicing on that. Monastic approach means leave other things behind and concentrate on that work until we get successes. For example, if the toppers of UPSC toppers means they have followed this process by knowingly or unknowingly. This is the best approach when compared to other approaches. 2. Biomodel approach. Carl Jung is therapist and also a productive person. What he has done is he bought a small house near his house and he named it Retreat House. How the monk is always in monk mode like that, he goes to that house and come back to his house after it's done. Like this we need to do. If you can't buy a house means no problem, just keep a separate space in your home, go there and do the thing you need to do. After finishing those things, leave from that place. 3. Rhythmic approach. This method says that keep a separate hour for deep work, then you can do other times shallow works. In the deep work time you should not do any other thing. Choose morning time to do rhythmic approach, because your willpower is high during early morning, and then do the shallow work in evening. Practice these things until becomes a habit. 4. Journalist approach. This is the customizable deep work. You can be the busy person, but when you get time you must do deep work. This method is very useful for those who have more willpower. Use any of these 4 methods and improve yourself. 5. Shutdown. After doing any difficult work, how we give rest to your body. Likewise we need to give rest after doing deep work to our brain. For example, the author of this book never works after 5:30 p.m. and never works on weekends, and also he always give better results than the coworkers. He achieved more in less time because of doing deep work, and also gives rest to brain. So many people will think of the work even after they left office. In that case they forget to give rest to their brains. So while working, do deep work after the completion of the work. Don't think of it and be happier. These are the things I said from the book Deep Work by Cal Newport. We can improve our focus and concentration.